Did you know that the North Face makes trail shoes? I didn't. So, like I said, I had no idea the North Face, and it makes sense now, but I didn't know the North Face is making trail shoes. And they have a whole series of endurance trail shoes. I had no idea. Today, I will be reviewing the North Face Ultra Cardiac 2 because I couldn't find a review of it anywhere. So, let's get down to the numbers. This is a neutral trail shoe. It is a 6mm offset shoe from heel to toe. The weight of the shoe comes in at a whopping 11.5 ounces, and the shoe runs $110 on thenorthface.com. As per usual, I will start with the outsole of the shoe. Like most trail shoes these days, they're going with the Vibram outsole. This one is called the Mega Grip, one that I wasn't aware of. Maybe it is on some trail shoes out there, but I didn't know about it. There are no lugs on this shoe. An argument could be made that there are lugs, but they're so closely clustered that they don't stand out as lugs. You might be asking yourself if the color difference denotes firmness, and I haven't found much of a difference. If anything, the red is a little bit softer. They seem to be the same density or firmness. Moving to the midsole. The midsole is a single density compression molded EVA, which has been pretty standard on most shoes over the past decade. Very few are moving on to the new TPU design. But yeah, so they're using the standard compression molded EVA. In the rear of the shoe, there is a higher density cradle, they call it, to provide a little more support around the ankle. It's a little textured, it has a little geography to it, but not too many bells and whistles. Standard EVA. Moving on to the upper of the shoe. Okay. Now this is going to be the tough part, talking about the upper, because I didn't wear the Ultra Cardiac one, but for the most part the upper is seamless. They do have a little reinforced environmental overlays here, protecting against wetness. Flash dry technology that North Face is pretty famous for. It wicks moisture away from the foot and increases the ability of that vapor, that water, to dry off of the shoe. Whether it be from sweat, from weather, the flash dry technology just moves moisture away from the foot. The lacing system is pretty interesting. It works very well. The amount of grip that you get from these round laces, they're not flat in any way, but the way that they move through these eyelets provides this fantastic cinch. They're very effective. Gusseted tongue to keep, dirt and water out of the shoe. And then the Ortholite footbed, works with the midsole to provide that nice cushioned surface. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. For the most part, that does it for the specs of the shoe. Moving on to my review. I have not seen any reviews of this shoe online at all, and that's namely why I got the shoe and I'm doing a review for it. A lot of complaints about the Ultra series from the North Face. Rumors going around that even their sponsored athletes won't use their stuff. And as they should, they caught wind of all of that and did something about it. Now, I didn't try the Ultra Cardiac. I think I've said it 2 times already. But this shoe surprised me. I wouldn't say that the outsole or the midsole are anything spectacular or new. Actually, there's not a whole lot about this shoe that brings something new to the table. But the way that the lacing and the upper cinch to your foot is fantastic. when the days get colder and you're out there in the snow, this thing is going to keep you warm. It is nice and plush in the upper. Even though it's breathable, I still think it's going to provide a lot of insulation. Just the way that it cinches over your foot, I guess you'd have to try it on to see what I mean. It provides a nice seal. There's no movement in the heel whatsoever, so you can just focus on the run. It being a neutral shoe, it is pretty flexible from side to side, not as flexible as the Sense 6 or the New Balance Minimus Trail 10V1. And it is not as plush as the Caldera as far as the midsole goes. Like I said, it is the standard EVA midsole that I could liken to the Clayton or even the Kinvara. It's heavier though, due to the fact that it's an all-weather shoe rather than a racing shoe. There's not a whole lot of energy return. The energy return is not there, but the cushion is. So you have that trade-off. This wouldn't be such a bad shoe if you're not going for any speed records. It's a great trainer trail shoe. It's not holding on to any sort of dirt or mud. It's holding on to small pebbles in these cracks. The niche that this is filling for me is the trail trainer. If I'm going to be putting, 10 to 20 miles in inclement weather, I'm going to be wearing this shoe. I'm going to stay warm. I'm not going to hold on to the weather or the snow or the precipitation on the bottom of the shoe. And I'm going to feel comfortable. I'm just there to pound out the miles. My overall feel of the shoe, from dislike to like to love, I would say it's a like. For the price of the shoe, $110, it's not a bad buy. I can see this, due to the Vibram outsole lasting a long time. So yeah, a solid like for the Ultra Cardiac 2. It might be worth your time, especially heading into the colder months. Last thing, color options, this is it on thenorthface.com as it stands right now. They might be coming out with other colors. I don't know. I didn't reach out and ask. You have the silver, Valencia orange awesomeness. So yeah, that is another shoe review for you. Let me know what you think. If you're one of the few out there who actually already has the shoe, please talk to me about it, because there's not many of us. Thanks again, as always, for watching. Watch out for more gear reviews, shoe reviews, and running essentials videos. Goodbye.